Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you are finding it. Let's pull 9 cards, 3 rows of 3 to see what's in store for you. If you're subscribed and you watch these videos as I post them, this will be for the week of April 1st to the 7th. If you're finding this in the wild on some random day, this is for whenever you are finding it, okay? And make sure you subscribe to get these weekly videos on time. First card out is Death, Gemini. Wow, did I call you Scorpio at some point? I'm losing my mind. I was thinking Scorpio though, and then the Death card came out, which is a very Scorpio card. Some of you may be dealing with a lot of Scorpios this month, which is interesting. But having Death as your first card, I mean, gosh, there's definitely some things that you're letting go of at this time. Okay, there could be certain, well, it just feels kind of general, like overall the death of your old life. I feel a lot of people in the collective at this time are wanting to move, wanting to say goodbye to their friends, their family, the location they've been at, their job, and sort of like start fresh, start over again. And if it's not you, there could be someone in your life who's doing this and sort of leaving you alone. Okay, but either way, it's pretty good. It's positive change, it's positive growth, positive development, sort of like a shedding of the old skin. And while that can be difficult because you're letting go of the familiarity and the comfort zone and your current life that you love, it's also leading you to really great changes. We have the Queen of Wands coming out in reverse. There could be an older feminine fire sign in your life right now who's significant, and that would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. They don't have to be those signs, but whoever this is, there's something here about them that I don't know why I'm getting an image of them like having an emotional freak out. Really strange. This is someone who has a temper, it seems like, and that temper is being unleashed this week. Very unexpectedly, I see. I would be careful of who you surround yourself with. Okay, wow. Hold up. I keep dropping cards on the floor this week. For almost every single sign, I've dropped cards on the floor. What does that even mean? A lot of us feel like our lives are falling apart. But really, it's falling together. All right, be careful who you surround yourself with this week, though, because I would pay attention to anyone with fiery tempers. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse coming out right next to that Queen of Wands. Okay. 2 feminine energies not getting along. This could be you and someone else. This could be, I don't know. Take a look at the women in your life, the feminine energies in your life. There's something there about not really jiving well with them. All right, this is your own internal feminine energy as well. Your ability to receive, your ability to be comfortable within yourself. I'm seeing here a lot of you wish that your projects, goals, dreams, and desires would take off faster. Feeling stuck. Definitely, I would recommend doing some sort of divine feminine healing, even just look up on YouTube, divine feminine music or divine feminine meditation, slap on some headphones and do that and increase your ability to receive. Okay, everything has masculine and feminine energy. The foods we eat, the way we decorate our homes, and I'm not talking about gender, I'm talking about literally the vibration of feminine and masculine energy. You may need to increase that feminine energy. Second row out, we have the 9 of Pentacles. There's a really huge focus here on your own prosperity and health and fitness journey. Okay, a really big focus on just like keeping your head down and making sure that you have money coming in. Your passions and hobbies and goals are a big theme for you this week. I don't know why, I'm just getting this image of, not necessarily spending time with friends, just keeping your head down and grinding, but in a positive way. Focusing on your own prosperity and abundance. A lot of you are working towards financial independence, financial stability, having the ability to really live your passion, whatever that passion may be. For example, if you want to be a beekeeper, but you live in an apartment, you're working hard, saving up to buy some property where you can keep bees on, you know? Really, really beautiful. Growth and momentum there. But it will involve you to leave behind your old life. Yeah, and as I was saying that, the Six of Swords just popped out as the center of your spread. Leaving your old life behind, leaving the chaos and drama behind. I'm seeing a lot of you, if you live in your hometown, or like just somewhere where there's a lot of history, and a lot of that history is you cutting people off, toxic friendships, relationships, angry family members, things like that. I'm getting this desire within you to literally, physically get out of that location and start somewhere fresh. This is the center of your spread, wanting to start over, wanting to have enough prosperity and security to be able to start over fresh somewhere new, somewhere peaceful. I'm seeing here like taking my pets, taking my plants, taking my loved ones, my chosen family, and moving somewhere that is not having this history of trauma and challenge. Even if it's not necessarily you moving into a whole new city, this could be a whole new building, all right? Or even in the workplace, completely changing jobs. I feel it so strongly in the collective. We're in the middle of eclipse season, and many of us are wanting to just start over, start fresh, leave the past in the past. Exactly, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. To me, this feels like disharmony in your location and your family. Okay, with these two queens in reverse, this could be issues with your sisters or niece or daughter or mother or grandmother. Something like that. Old friends that you had, exes. There's just a lot of, I don't know why I want to say a lot of violence, anger, frustration, trauma tied to a certain home or look. Ooh, some of you guys watching, if you're a little bit confused, but you feel like your home that you're living at is paranormal. I'm not saying that everyone watching has paranormal activity in their home, but for some of you, it's like you may have moved and you get like the heebie-jeebies from the location that you live in. But like nothing bad has happened to you there. This may be confirmation that something bad happened there and the energy of that still lingers in the air. In which case, I would highly recommend doing an energy cleansing. Okay, smoke cleansing the heck out of that house. Doing visualizations of just extreme amounts of light pouring into the house, the neighborhood, the location. Things like that. Doing your part to raise the vibration. Even if you like bought your dream house, for example, and you just get this weird vibe, this weird energy from it or the location around it, you can do everything you can to make that place paradise. You can do a really deep energy cleanse on that home. Also, if you fix up the outside of your home and you like hang a wreath, you plant beautiful plants outside, mark my words, you watch, you'll see some of your neighbors do the same things. It doesn't matter how bad of a neighborhood you live in. You could live in like literally the worst neighborhood in your country. And I guarantee you, if you start fixing up the outside of your home, there will be neighbors that will do the same thing. Okay? People, that energy is contagious. People are also very competitive. Don't underestimate that. Oh, man. So if you can't physically get away and start fresh here, I wouldn't sweat it, make the most of where you're at currently in the present moment. We also have, 3 cards came out. These are your final 3 cards, I guess. Temperance in reverse. This is that extreme emotional reaction that we were picking up on. Someone in your life may be having intense anger or emotions at this time. It just doesn't feel nice, It feels like someone who can't control their emotions, and you just want to get away from it. Or even like where you're currently planted, it just feels like you're surrounded by people who keep playing the victim or they're not really going anywhere in life. And it's not that they're bad people. It's just like that's not the energy you want to be around. You want to be around the sunlight and nature and people who are inspired to grow and evolve. There's nothing wrong with that, and I'm seeing a lot of you. There's like frustration with either your town, your family, your location. I keep coming back to that same theme over and over and over again. It's heavy on your mind. All right. And we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Right underneath it is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You may not have all the money in the world, all the resources or time in the world to make a big transition this week. Okay. But I see a huge focus on trying to improve that, trying to make that transition take place and enter this new space in life where you can go where you want. For right now, you're just going to have to bloom where you're potted, you know? We have the Eight of Wands coming out. Forward movement, forward momentum, exactly. You're on your grind in a positive way, creating positive forward momentum in your life. And then we have the Seven of Swords as your final card, right underneath the Queen of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed. There's someone here who's trying to be sneaky. It's just like trying to steal away your energy. For some of you, this could even be someone who keeps trying to get away with like taking resources from you. For example, if this is a toxic work environment, you may have a boss who keeps trying to underpay you and you keep catching them. And it's just like, I don't want to work in this atmosphere. This is toxic. This is unfair. I want to go somewhere that's much better, much more peaceful. Maybe some of you, you're kind of stuck there for right now because you're working on your own business. Okay, Nine of Pentacles coming out upright is always a great sign for small businesses, freelancers, entrepreneurs. So I am seeing that energy's looking good. There's a lot of forward momentum in your personal life and with your vision here to get yourself to more peaceful places where you can start fresh and the emotions aren't as heavy. I mean, Temperance reverse, there's heavy emotions tied, and it feels like to a literal city or town that you're living in or a home that you're in, and it's just like, man, I just want to completely get away because there's so much energy there, so much history there that's darker for you. Fascinating. Let me know what this is down below, if you're willing and able. For some of you, this could be like you were betrayed a lot, backstabbed a lot. And it's like, man, I just want to get away and go somewhere, because it may be like to the point where subconsciously you're walking around and you're like afraid of getting shot or stabbed or killed, or, every person you meet where you're at, you're just like, oh, is this going to be the person that, breaks my heart again? And it really is strongly tied to your location. And I can go on a whole tangent about how energy does tie into location and form. But I'm not going to do that. I think you get the point here, and that's your week. This is what you're dealing with. It seems like you're definitely on a mission, on a plan to make a big transition in your life. You're more than ready. I mean, the first card out was death, so I think you're very open and accepting of this change that you want to make, and now it's just a matter of actually getting it into place. So amazing week ahead, Gemini. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there and spiritual life coaching sessions there, so check it out. Bye-bye.